everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Hope everything's going your way today. Today, I'm coming to you with not one, but two eye looks. Yes. Today, I'm coming to you with two eye looks, swatches, and a review of the Wild Eyeshadow Palette by Face Candy. Yes. The Wild Eyeshadow Palette by Face Candy. So, if you want to see how the palette performs and get my take on this here palette, then just everybody, let's get started. Man, okay guys, so yeah, it seems like just yesterday I did a haul video for you guys as the result of a massive shopping spree. But it was actually 3 weeks ago. And to tell you the truth, guys, your girl hasn't even had a chance to begin to put a dent in using any of the makeup. Needless to say, guys, while organizing all my makeup and preparing to clean house, I figured it's time for your girl to get busy. And that's when I remembered I received comments from two of my faithful subbies, Jamie Crucifix and Gemini Johnson, asking that I do a look with a palette that I showed during the haul video. Hey ladies! And I was really low-key dying to play with the palette anyway. Thus here I sit with the Face Candy Wild Eyeshadow Palette. And from what I understand, guys, it's common knowledge in the beauty world that the Wild Palette by Face Candy is a dupe for the Saints and Sinners palette by Kat Von D. But I cannot confirm or deny that information for myself, because I've never used the Saints and Sinners palette. I've never swatched the Saints and Sinners palette. I've never thought about purchasing the Saints and Sinners palette. And I probably never will. So all that said, guys, I'll be reviewing the Wild palette on its merit and its merit alone. First, let's talk about the packaging. The packaging is really cute. Can we give it up for that bomb.com velvet-like zebra print? It has Wild Face Candy written in gold letters in here. The shades on the front, ombre from light to dark. And one thing I really love about the palette is for extra security here. It comes with a magnetic closure. When you open up the palette, it has a nice size mirror, which is in desperate need of cleaning. And when you open her up, here are the colors. The palette has 24 shades, which vary in textures. You have mattes, matte with glitters, satins, and shimmers. And in looking at the color story, guys, you can clearly see that the looks you can create with this palette are endless. And another thing that's nice to note about the palette, because I know it's important to some people, is the Wild palette is cruelty-free. And I'm actually wearing this palette on my eyes today. I use Jagged as my transition shade, Reckless underneath the transition shade and in the crease. I use Storm on the inner fourth of my lid, Trouble on the second third of my lid, Riot on the outer part of my lid. I use Havoc and Chaos underneath my lower lash line, and Strife in my inner corner. And I must admit, guys, overall, I'm quite pleased with the palette. Overall, I found the matte to be quite blendable and highly pigmented. And there are actually 4 mattes in the palette that have shimmers. That would be Misfit, Uproar, Reckless, and Jagged. And while it's generally taboo in the beauty world to use anything shimmery or glittery in your crease or as your transition shade, I don't much mind it, because the glitters in those particular mattes add a certain type of dimension to the shades. But on the downside, guys, while the glitters do add a certain type of dimension to the shade, they also come with a certain amount of glitter fallout. And almost all the mattes in the palette, while quite pigmented, have what I like to call the Anastasia Beverly Hills effect. So you definitely don't want to go into the mess with a heavy hand with your shadow brush, because if you do, guys, all you're going to end up doing is cross-contaminating your palette from all the kick up. And of course, you know, with a nice amount of kick up comes a nice amount of fallout. So if you can, guys, please do your eye look first, complexion last. But if you must do your complexion first, guys, please have your loose setting powder on standby. Because if you don't, guys, you might as well have your makeup remover wipes on standby too. But about these shimmers, though. The satins and the shimmers are definitely the highlights of this palette. They are soft and smooth and blend seamlessly one shade into the next. But I will tell you guys, when trying different techniques when using the shimmers and satins, I found they perform best on either a wet base or wetting your brush. Use either of those two techniques, guys. When you put them on your lid, you can't even tell that you use an affordable shadow. If there were one opportunity I'd say this palette has, it would be the shade choice and the formula of a few of the mattes. When using this brown shade Taboo and this black shade Anarchy, every time I'd apply it to my lid, it seemed like it didn't want to stay. And then when I tried to blend it out, they just blended away. And while Sensation and Whirl would be good to set the lid and possibly make a good brow bone highlight for my lighter tone beauties, my melanin beauties won't get much use out of either of those shades, which essentially for most beauties, for all practical purposes, turns this 24 eyeshadow palette into a 20. But other than those 4 shades, guys, you actually have 20 solid, quality, impressive shades. And I'm still happy I purchased this palette because I don't have one like it, and this is a nice palette to add to my collection. Now, if there were one word I could use to describe this palette, it would be smoke show. Because other than 3 shades, which would be Sensation, Whirl, and Rebellion, every other shade in the palette will give you absolutely nothing but a smoky look. Let's take, for instance, this shade Bang here. Even though it looks like a nice bright gold in the pan, you get a smoky gold. Yep, smoky gold. And even though this shade Stripe here seems like it would be a nice bright silver, you get a smoky silver. Yep, a smoky silver. And believe it or not, guys, even this pretty pink shade Chaos here, gives you smoke. Because although in the pan it may look as if it will give you a nice bright lid, you see smoke. So while the looks you can create with the palette are indeed endless, if you're looking for a variety of office appropriate looks, unfortunately, you won't get very many. But as far as creating show-stopping artistic eye looks that take you out of your comfort zone, when it comes to the Color Story and the Wow palette, it will do just that. You already know what your girl, when it comes to unsafe and unorthodox and unique, your girl's here for it. So now for the $1 million question. Do I recommend the Face Candy Wild Eyeshadow Palette? If you're someone who's looking for a palette that will give you everyday wearable looks, this palette's probably not for you. But if you're someone like me who likes it bold and smoky, it doesn't matter how grip or fall out there, this palette is absolutely, definitely, positively for you. Now that we got that part done, enough all the yapping. First we're going to get into the swatches, and then we're going to get into the eye looks. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like these videos, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. It only gets brighter later, guys. It only gets brighter later. So until next time, guys, stay real, stay positive, stay up, and damn it, you better watch, fight, and pray. Let's get into these swatches, dude. Hello. I want
want you to show me how to get to know someone like you, someone like you. I want you to know me, 'cause I know then you'll see we can be true, we can be true. I want you to see what I see in us, something so real, something so real. I want you to see that this is a love that we both feel, that we both feel. And how will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we are meant to be? It's terrifying, it's terrifying.
Damn, Flex, you did it again.
Just tap the corner. I want very little paint. Just want to give the least little indication that there's something that's happening up on the top of these little trees that we have.
Right now, everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually all right. You're okay. You have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for. If you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging, painful, it's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. You're worth it. You can have this feeling